We do apologize for that technical hitch, but here I am. We are back, and as I was saying, we do nothing but enjoy some good entertainment, some good music, as well as informative and entertaining interviews. And right now we have our next guest on set, and this artist is one artist who has been successful with what he does. He has really gotten to master his craft, and he does his thing the only way that only he can. He is an international artist all the way from South Sudan, but has gotten to reside right here in the 254 as well as in Canada. He is the one and only Emmanuel Jal. Emmanuel Jal. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
Niko poa sana.
Uko fiti kabisa. I love that you came looking all colorful. Is there a particular reason why you chose this very bright color?
I don't want to think too much when I'm getting out. I like to wear one color. If it's black, I'll just put on black, whatever. So I have my own style of wearing, but today the pink just worked out, and yesterday.
Yeah, you were just feeling the pink.
Yeah, so I can wear the same color maybe for 3-4 days.
Oh, really?
Because you can have several of the same outfit like a suit. Yeah.
I love it. I love the look. Welcome to Good Morning Kenya. Welcome to Entertainment Thursday. It's a pleasure for us having you here on the show. Now, for someone who's getting to see you for the very first time, has never heard of Emmanuel Jal, you can just tell us a bit of who Emmanuel Jal is and the kind of music that you do.
So basically, I'm South Sudanese, and I was brought into Kenya when I was 14, smuggled from my country. So I was a legal immigrant. So back history, I was a child soldier. I was trained when I was 8, and then experienced the war. As you know, most South Sudanese here, you see them, each one of them has a story. Like 98% of South Sudanese lost somebody they know. And to me, the war during my time in the 80s, it took my mom, it took all my aunties, all my uncles except 2. And then being in Kenya, Kenya is the place that I experienced peace, you know, and started going to school here since 1993, 1994. So I learned Swahili. So everything that you see I have musically, it's here. Yeah.
It all began right here in Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah. And maybe if you can just get to let us know where your inspiration from music began. Like where exactly or when exactly did you find out that, okay, I think I love music and it's something that I wanted to pursue?
Everybody loves music, but I want to give simple credit to what led me to music. So as a kid, I always wanted to be a part of a solution. And I discovered something that became a secret in my life that has helped me wherever I go. When my father gave me out as a kid and he told me I'm going to go to school in Ethiopia, what actually happened at one time, we entered a boat and the boat capsized. And we're around 250 kids. Only 50 of them survived. And then we arrived in this little area. Most kids that survived, their parents came for them, and nobody came for me. And that made me cry. Where's my mom? Where's my dad? Nobody.
Yeah.
And can you imagine, like as a kid, I had no food. So I had to fight with the leftover bones thrown on the floor with dogs. So when there's a piece of bone thrown by somebody, I try to grab it and the other dogs. I had to fight with the dog, but the dogs are stronger, they take it. Then I'd feel sorry for myself that this should have not happened to me. And one thing I remember, I look across and there was an old man leaning on a wall, really broken. And as a kid, I remember if you bless an old man, God's opened the doors for you. So I asked myself, what can I do to this old man who's hungry and there? So my mind told me, why don't you catch fish in the Nile? So I went and caught. I started, how do I catch the fish? I don't have a hook. So my mind became creative and I looked for a metal piece sheet, made a hook. Then from there, I looked for a thread, caught a fish, big one, and gave it to the old man. He ate it. And what that old man told me, young man, you're going to be a great person one day. And then based on that thing, I've learned that everywhere you go, when you have a big problem, look out if there's somebody else who has a problem. help them, and you'll jump out of what was. And so what led me into music was not because I wanted to be a musician. So when I was here in Kenya, I wanted a platform where I can tell stories more, where I can, and that what led me to become a musician when I listened to Puff Daddy singing a song of his, Jesus My Best Friend. And from that day, I said, I'm going to be a rapper. But not because I wanted to be, but because I want to have a platform so I can tell stories. And you see, like, the reason that made me sing was the purpose, the cause, to be able to do something good with it.
I hear you, and that's quite inspirational. You know, you were doing it not for you really, but it's for the other person.
Yes.
You know, that may be needing to hear some of these stories. So you are a rapper, but also when I get to listen to your music, your sound is, you know, inclines more to Afro house, you know, Afro techno. But you're quite diverse. So tell me about your style of music and why that particular style.
As an artist, when you first begin, you have to evolve. You have to grow with time. When I came to Kenya, I didn't tell the difference between that. People tell me there's somebody called African Americans. So I used to think they're Kenyans. Because you see Tupac and doing his thing, you see all the big... I thought they were Kenyans.
Oh,
the only person I thought was Ethiopian was Bob Marley. So even though I'm in Kenya, but my brain did not expand. If I think when I was reaching 20s, that's when my brain began to open and I knew, oh, this is America, these people are from somewhere else. So my inspiration now as an artist is I get inspired by any form of art when somebody's doing their thing, and I learn from it.
Yeah. So you just pick inspiration from everywhere?
Yeah, even like right now in this room, I saw this DJ doing his thing, and from here my brain said, okay, he's doing this. How is it that he's able to bring Afrobeat beat into what he's doing, and it worked? And I said, like, wow, that's amazing. So that sparked an imagination just out of that.
Yeah, and let's speak about you as a performer, because I've gotten to see you perform. There's an event that happened sometime last year, late last year.
Yeah.
It was such a beautiful event, you know. You were there, you know, with the equipment over here, and it's just you vibing and the people are, you know. So it was an Afro house kind of themed event. Just tell me about you, you know, on stage getting to perform and the energy. Because right now they see you all chilled, but when they see you on stage, you have so much energy. Let's speak about that.
And then when I'm on stage, I take it carefully. People come there, they've paid money, so I have to give all that I can. So whatever I cannot project with my voice, I let my hair do it. If my hair cannot do it, my hand or my legs, or if they can, the entire body, I go crazy. I sometimes roll on the floor. And I allow the music to take me somewhere else, whatever. I don't want to put a limit to where it can take me. And it's telling a story. So at the Coda event is first time Kenyan to see me DJ.
Yeah.
And it was a great experience. I will not call myself a DJ because I have to respect the art. It takes you like between 5 to 10 years to actually grip your hands into it. So I would say I'm DJing right now, which it's a platform where I can now sing my own music.
Yeah.
So I'm booked, like every week I'm somewhere. And I mean, for a lot of artists there who don't know, Afro house is huge, and also for the Kenyan media. Have you heard about Sophie Nzao?
Of course.
She's one of the biggest Afro house artists right now.
Yeah, to come out of Africa, if we may say so.
Like you have 7 million streams.
Yeah.
You know, and if you look at it, in terms like I'm in the top 10 of the Afro house. One of the luck I have is one of my songs defined the genre Afro house, because Afro house existed in the 80s in all of us, mostly South Africa driven. But 10 years ago, because of the sounds I have and the people were listening to the music, there's a song called Kwar. Anyone who become a DJ in Afro house scenes have to know it. The founding fathers of the Afro house, most of them are they're DJs and they're producers.
Yeah.
So that song helped in defining that genre Afro house, and that paved the way for me in that scenes.
Okay.
So if you look at it, right now I'm at 1.7 million monthly listeners. But a lot of Kenya don't know well. So if you look at some of the pop Kenyan mainstream artists here, don't have as much listeners
Streams, yeah.
as other East African as we do in Sophie and Zao.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good thing that a lot of Kenyan industry, especially the TV station, begin to take this slowly by all and pioneering it to educate. Hey, kuna hii music ya ushago inaweko na wazungu wanafurahi, mbona we can't embrace it? Yeah, because you can take like, there's one song I want to remix now, which a Kikuyu song. Twakatia kwa marilo, marilo. Like you put that on Afro House. What?
That would be fire.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to listen to that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your very newest release. You know, your newest release. It's called Bile Bile.
Yeah.
That's Sudanese for Nuer. It's called Nuer.
Yes,
It's Nuer for shine. And you're talking about this woman who's hardworking and all that. And it's also in line with the theme this week as we get to commemorate International Women's Day.
Wow.
So just let's talk about that as we finish.
So in my culture, women are known as the multipliers of wealth. So if you have one cow, you give it to the woman. You come later, there'll be a goat, there'll be a chicken, there'll be a lot of things coming out of it. And Bila means shine. So it's like we're looking at this woman who's glowing in all aspects of our field, working hard, and also dressing, looking good. So it's inspired by the old school look. You know, when you see like our ancestors before colonial time, if you look at the style they had, the hairstyle, and the jewels that they put, it's amazing. So you go online and Google, you could find all the cultures across Africa, unique in a different way, natural hair, natural look, and people were shining. So that's what brought the song Bila Bila.
Yeah, and the collaboration that you've done with the two ladies is also very amazing. Their sounds are just beautiful. Like, it's such a beautiful song. You can let people get to know where to go, get to listen to it.
So they can go on Spotify or just go on YouTube, look for Bila Bila, or you're on your iTunes, you can download it. Yeah.
Just Bile Bile, they'll
Bila,
find it.
Bilie, and then you write Emmanuel, Jal, and then it will show up.
All right. So as we finish this conversation, we cannot finish without mentioning that Jal will be performing at Coachella. You will be the first ever South Sudanese artist to perform at Coachella. I don't even know if there's a Kenyan who's performed in Coachella.
You never know. Like, you know, there are Kenyans. If you look at someone like Idi Aziz,
he's
one of the biggest Afro house artists. Like, almost like over 550 songs.
So you will be performing at this year's Coachella.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I sent a message. I was told to be on standby for it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That must be really big for you.
It's big. You know, when you're walking in your purpose, you just have to keep going, that you don't jump out of it of too excitement.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to look into your camera. Let people know where they can find you on social media so that they can get to, for those who are seeing you today, you know, getting to know about you today, and they've loved Jal, you know, and they would love to keep up with you, where to find you on social media.
Yeah, so you can just go to Emmanuel Jal, just Emmanuel Jal, just my name, and on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, on all the social media outlets. You just look for that, you'll find my name there. Our website, emmanueljal.com. All
right. Thank you so much for coming to the show. The DJ will be playing Bile Bile as we finish. That was Emmanuel Jal. You better just head over to his pages that he's mentioned and get to follow him, and also get to just keep up with him so that you can be finding out what he's doing with his music.